would be gigantic.
I'm trying to make all-time history.
Right. That's the one that gets you going. I can see it in your eyes.
Yeah. I hear him now. You too little. Canelo gonna break you. I love the challenge. Let me prove him wrong once again.
I think I was there.
You might have been there.
Yeah, man. We had some good ass fights. And now, and now Crawford's about to fight.
Yes, he's gonna fight Canelo.
Oh man.
I just hope he's big enough. I hope he's big enough to keep that dude off him, because Canelo hits so hard, man.
Joe Rogan was amazed by how much Terence Crawford had changed physically and couldn't help but praise him. But he also pointed out some important problems. Crawford is coming up, and I think he did a good job with it. He's adding weight very well, but things will be very different in the ring. The real fights are different from the training practices. This was clear during the show fight last year. Terence Crawford is getting ready for the biggest fight of his career. He will have to be the biggest he has ever been, because he is going from welterweight to 168 pounds super middleweight.
Crazy stuff about me going up and having a tough time, but he went up in weight and lost. That's the difference. I went up weight and won. He went up and lost. You know, so let's not do that.
Canelo Alvarez body shots. Like, maybe there's a video we could look. He's got a beautiful one where he steps in and just rips that left hook to the liver, and just your body just goes deep. It just shuts down. It's the weirdest feeling, man. It's like your legs stop working, everything stops working. Your whole body just seizes up.
A well-respected boxing great who is a world champion in various weight classes told Crawford to get as big as he could on fight night, and he has followed that advice. In a recent social media post, the challenger admitted that he weighed 186 pounds, which impressed Joe Rogan.
First, you know what I mean? Like I said before, this is the biggest fight in boxing. You know, Terence Crawford versus Canelo, Canelo versus Crawford. It's the biggest fight to be made in boxing, and it's made, and we're gonna make history.
We saw you at 180. Are you comfortable at that weight? Are you walking around that big? Are you comfortable at that?
Nah, man, I'm 200 pounds, man. What y'all talking about?
Ilks. Yeah. And he's like, this is not for speed. This is just power. Just power. He's like, don't try to be fast with this. Just power. And you see him just, hey, boom. Bro, he hits so.
He now weighs more than 190 pounds, which is a lot. That's a big deal for someone who weighed 147 pounds last year. He then remarked about their recent press conferences, where it was clear that there isn't much of a weight difference between Crawford and Canelo. Crawford believes in himself. Rogan likes this about himself, but believing in yourself isn't enough. Both men have had amazing success in 4 different weight classes. Crawford has a perfect record of 4-1 after beating all of his opponents, while continuing to push himself despite some criticism. Alvarez is one of the best and the sport's biggest star.
Oh, I'm feeling great. I've been working out. You know, actually, I just got done running before we, head into the press conference. So everything is going according to plan, and I'm looking forward to becoming a 3-time undisputed champion come September 13th. For sure, them belts coming with me. They coming home with me. I'm telling you right now.
You can see it, but it's gonna be difficult. You take it to your home.
I'm taking them, and ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about it come fight night.
I know Turkey's in your corner,
I promise you.
But look, it's gonna be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
It is a simple fact that when 2 great champions from different categories meet off, one of them will have to start the fight knowing that they may have a size edge, which can be enough to divide 2 exceptional operators. That is no exception. For this special super fight, even though the bout had only recently been announced, Joe Rogan was afraid that Terence Crawford would have to move up to weight classes to make it happen.
Let's be cool, boys. Got directions. I don't want either one of you guys to get hurt.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm different.
I see you too.
You see I'm different than all the other ones.
No, I see you. No, you don't know different. You're nothing different.
I'm different.
Nothing different.
I'm different.
We'll see.
You gonna see.
We'll
you
see.
know it.
We'll see. We'll see.
Having first found success in the lightweight class for this legacy-defining fight, but will move up from junior middleweight 154 pounds to super middleweight 168 pounds. Because of Crawford's technical ability, this will surely be a hot topic in the build-up to the bout. His next opponent is a world-class boxer with past experience at light heavyweight. The UFC announcer addressed the size factor while hyping up the fight on a recent episode of the Joe Rogan Experience, where he was accompanied by comedian Brian Simpson. Rogan, who has already recorded many podcast episodes with Crawford, is worried that Canelo's physical advantages may be too difficult to overcome. "I just hope he is big enough. I hope he's big enough to keep that guy away from him because Canelo is such a powerful fighter," he said.
Look at the elite of the elite boxers. To a man, to every one of them, they're disciplined and they stay focused. I'm so excited to see this fight with Canelo Alvarez because I think the Saudi Arabians have so much money. They're throwing so much money at boxing, and the guy who's the head of boxing over there wants to make that fight happen. I think Terence Crawford, forget about the 3 weight classes. I think he could beat Canelo.
Terence Crawford is apparently unconcerned about going up to weight classes as he has been wanting this super fight with Canelo Alvarez for quite some time. With Crawford opting out of a tune-up bout, the agreed-upon time frame will mean but hasn't fought in over a year by the time he goes into the ring for what will very certainly be the toughest fight of his career. But it will give him some time to adjust to the size disparity. Fans of Joe Rogan's show were surprised to see him abandon Crawford so quickly after initially appearing to support him. Many believe Alvarez, who is now at super middleweight, will keep his size advantage against Crawford, who has spent the majority of his career at 147 pounds, with his most recent bout at 154 pounds. However, Joe Rogan did not think that the size advantage would be a significant factor in the bout.
I believe all the he be talking.
Crawford? Yeah. Oh, he's good.
He don't just be saying.
They tried to say that like Errol Spence was damaged because of what Crawford did to him because he was damaged from the car accident. I'm like, maybe. Or maybe Crawford would have done that 3 years ago. I think he's that good. He's just so skillful. He's so slick.
Crawford, according to Joe Rogan, is not as little as most people think. The UFC analyst recently asked Antonio Brown on his JRE show, episode 2286, speaking with his friend. He made it plain that the 7-year-old boxer has plenty of time to put on weight. Throughout the debate, Rogan made it plain that he is quite eager about the fight, saying, "You know why I am happy? Terence Crawford and Canelo. That is the one." However, he then addressed one of the most popular worries among fans, the size gap between the two fighters.
Going up and becoming undisputed against Canelo? Come on, man. I'm flying in the sunset, man. Thank you, boxing God.
That would be it?
That would be it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing it for me. I didn't accomplish everything there is to accomplish in the sport of boxing.
He said many people believe Terence is too little. He weighed in the other day and was 185 pounds. Well, he just won the 154 pounds title. Before that, he was fighting at welterweight 147 pounds. But it's not like he doesn't have time to gain some weight. Despite Crawford's undeniable skills, many fans think he will eventually become just another name on Canelo's increasing list of defeated opponents. Much of this mistrust comes from the fact that Crawford, 37, is taking a major risk without the benefit of a rehydration clause. However, Crawford is largely regarded as one of the world's most skilled fighters. He has a career record of 410 wins, including 31 knockouts. Crawford's most recent fight was against Israel Madmoff, and he won by majority decision.
He just knows so much about boxing, about where to be and what's coming, and
he's a strategist that's also entertaining.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's an artist.
Like, remember like a young B-Hop?
Yes.
It was like just so sharp and made it look almost entertaining. You know what I mean?
Roy Jones in his prime. It was art. You were watching art. He's piecing up people. It was an art.
The Riyadh season starts with one of the year's most anticipated fights already heating up. The first press meeting before of Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford's blockbuster fight took place at the Baker Al-Shidi Theater in the LVD city in the Saudi capital. The Mexican superstar will defend his undisputed super middle bidweight title on September 13th in Las Vegas against the undefeated American who is going up to weight classes for the occasion. The ring title, which is worth a record-breaking $188,000, will also be at play. The battle will be streamed live on Netflix. The tension between them is already obvious. The competitors faced off in a highly orchestrated affair typical of major bouts in the Middle East. Cando's resume is great. He's been fighting everyone for the past 20 years. I don't think he'll give Crawford the chance to beat him. This will be one of the best fights of the past decade, stated Turki Al-Sheikh, who kicked off the news conference. Both boxers had supper the night before with the Saudi minister who was the driving force behind this long-awaited match.
And when he gets, and he's also the best guy in the sport at switch hitting. He'll go from southpaw to orthodox and be just as good and trip you up. Like you think he's going to start southpaw, he starts orthodox. You prepare for orthodox, he's fighting southpaw. He feels like he's got you timed better orthodox, he'll switch it up. You know?
Super accurate.
And that's all for now. Subscribe to our YouTube page to stay up to date on the latest boxing news, moments, events, and actions. Don't forget to enable alerts so you can be notified when we post high-quality stuff like this.